Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because this is one of those couples that we've been waiting for, that me personally I've been waiting for a happy ending for a long time. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And today we're gonna be talking about their relationship that develops on the series called Cities Barcelona between Paula and Sofia. But before we get into further details, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and all the support you guys been showing on the channel. It 100% doesn't go unnoticed. And if you guys have watched the show, also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well regarding this amazing and beautiful couple. So let's get right into it. So basically this series has 3 seasons available. It's a comedy, drama, and romance. So basically it follows, the 21st century has become a matter of testing smartphone apps and virtual experience. Sita's mix of first dates between several couples, yes, and one of those couples is Paula and Sofia. A disclaimer, I want to say this is a Catalan basically show, so they speak Catalan, and if you guys don't know what Catalan is, they speak it in Catalonia, they speak it in Barcelona, but there are subtitles available, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But before also we get into more details and actually speak about them, I just want to say this couple, especially in Spain, if you have followed the show, you know that this couple was one of those happy endings that a lot of viewers been waiting for, and we actually had to wait 3 seasons in order to get that happy ending, but it finally happened. Like they say, it's better late than never, so basically in the beginning of season 1, Paula during season 1 was, head over heels for Sofia. They fell in love, but Sofia chose someone else to be with. They actually bonded, they had a very good chemistry, they were in love. Paula, she was giving all her heart and all her soul to Sofia, but at the moment of time, Sofia, she was kind of like like the player type of vibe. She loved Sofia, Paula in this case. She wanted to be with Paula, but she also had other situations that that was also on her mind a lot. So at the end of season 1, basically Sofia chooses to go away with someone else, leaving Paula heartbroken. And of course we all know how that situation is when the person who you want to be with, the person who you are in love with, chose someone else over you. That is really damaging, and it really damaged Paula. So moving on to season 2, as time progressed, at this point there were a lot of time apart from each other. During season 2, Paula, you can see that she's actually in a relationship with Vico, and they have decided to get married after just a couple of months of dating. And of course, when they announced their marriage at the beginning, their parents were like they are rushing it, but at the end of the day, they were like, no, we're ready for this step, even though they were just dating for a few months. And then of course Sofia came in back in the picture. She reached out to Paula to speak to her, to meet up, because it was a long time since they haven't seen each other. And after that, they were sitting down having a conversation one-on-one, and that's when Paula broke down the news to Sofia that she was getting married to this amazing person that she met. And during that whole situation, of course, Sofia came back in the picture to get Paula back. At this point, she was officially over with the person who she was dealing with, and she came back in the picture trying to get Paula back, but Paula head was already in another space, in another situation. She already has fallen in love with someone else. She's already committed to someone else, and she's ready to build a family with this person who she have chosen. And of course that really broke Sofia's heart, but she also understand, that Paula at some point she will have to move on, and that's exactly what happened. So during season 2, you can also see that Sofia and Paula end up kissing each other, and that really left, Paula confused, because she was like, I'm about to get married, I kissed and now my hair's all over the place. And then on her wedding day, she actually left her bride, in this case, hanging, because she had a situation to go figure out with Sofia. And Sofia was actually the person who told Paula to go ahead and get married, and to not let Vico, and not to let Vico go. And also I feel like she did that because she didn't want, you know, Paula one day to basically to regret not getting married to Vico. So they got married, everything worked out, and 7 years later, yes, 7 years later, moving on to season 3, you know, Paula and Vico are actually separated. They separated from each other, but the good part of is that they are very good friends. Vico is like basically motivating Paula to get back with Sofia and, you know, give their true love a third chance in this case. And of course, Vico was helping Paula, you know, how to get situated with it. Sofia came in at this point. Sofia was already moved living in Guatemala, but she came to see in this case Paula. So they had a sit down and a conversation about everything that happened. And then of course at this point, 7 years later, they are way more mature. They are grown women. And then of course Sofia finds out that, you know, Paula has a daughter, and that, but not a daughter, but Vico is like her own daughter. You know, she did insemination. And of course it was also very shocking for her because she didn't know that about Paula, that she was actually a mother, you know. So it was a lot for her to deal with. And at the same time, you know, Paula was very vulnerable in telling Sofia like, hey, I feel like right now is our time, you know. I feel like we had a lot to situate, we had a lot to grow, to learn, but I feel like right now is our time. But at this point Sofia was confused, you know, not because she didn't love Paula, not because she didn't want to be with Paula, but it's just a lot, you know. Paula was married and she got divorced, and now she has a kid by her own. And at this point Sofia, she's living in Guatemala, she doesn't live in Spain no more. She has a project that she's very passionate about, and now the love of her life comes back in the picture, leaving her confused. And but she wants to be with her, but at the same time she also doesn't want to get hurt again, because the separation during season 2 was very, very difficult for them both. But after that, you know, they had a conversation, and you know, Paula and Sofia, during that whole scene, they were just trying to figure things out, even though it wasn't that simple. It's until the last episode where you can actually see that Paula goes after Sofia when she was on her way to the airport to actually go back to Guatemala. And she told her basically, don't leave, like we can figure this out, we can, give us a chance, you know. And of course Sofia, hearing those words from Paula really, really meant a lot to her, because Sofia is a person that has a very big pride. She doesn't know how to open and to really, really say what she feels. So Paula went on and said, you know, those words, and they have decided to make, you know, things exclusive between them again. And what it looks like is that Paula will be moving with Sofia to Guatemala, and that's where they're gonna be living their free together, because Paula was willing to open, you know, her space, her comfort, to go and live with Sofia and be there for her and build a family together, which is very, very good. So yes guys, after almost 10 years of on and off, a lot of good, a lot of bad situations, Paula and Sofia finally have a happy ending. So yes guys, for further details, I would 100% recommend you all to go watch the show. It actually got a 7 out of a 10 rating, which if you ask me is super, super amazing. You know, it means especially the third season has a lot of good high quality. Season 2 also has okay quality. Season 1 is a little bit tricky because it was filmed a long time ago, but yes, for further details, go watch the show. Thank you so much for all the love and all the support you guys been giving me on the channel. I really, really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next video, and goodbye.